Hello there, 585ers. This is your weekly preview for our class for Thursday, April the 19th. Let me first address the class from last Thursday. I had a mix-up. I accidentally scheduled Amy thinking she was going to, we were going to be ready for her, and I just forgot to reschedule her. So she came in and did an amazing job with the Let's Start Coding kits. We used the car code, and we had a ball. Now, we have recorded that. It's a Collaborate recording. I've checked the Collaborate recording. It works. If that is, and I've got all the links in here that will take you to the places that Amy takes you to in the recording. But if you find that too intimidating, if you find it overwhelming, I have an answer for you. If you go into the module 7, and if you'll scroll down here to where it says Scratch, because the original intent was for us to do a Scratch lesson as well as a Let's Start Coding. But since we are short of time, I'm going to show you where you can go in. This is the link you would use to go to Scratch, to set it up. Here is the help you'll need, and there's the code. So all you're going to have to do is take this code, which in Scratch is done by what's called block programming. As Amy put it rather snarkily, well, that's not really programming. She's right. It's not really coding. It's programming. And you're basically going to drag these pieces over, and you'll make a game. There also is a link in here that will show you how to take your game and put it into your PB Works. Actually, it's Wikispaces. Directions work the same. I'll go ahead and reshoot that video so it looks more like what you're expecting. Now, for this Thursday, we are going to combine modules 5 and 6. Now, I know some of you have already been out there working, and you have module 5 completed. That's wonderful. That's great. No problem whatsoever. Put it in, both module 5 and module 6, the link to it in LiveText, and you'll be totally covered. The reason why I'm going to link them is because, frankly, they are linked. So when you look at Irresistibly Engaging, we're going to be essentially creating an interactive lesson that we're going to put into our PB Works. And one of the things that I have done in here is I have put in all kinds of resources for you to use. Now, I'll demonstrate Buncee, because I think with Buncee you can kill the 2 birds with 1 stone, or feed 2 birds with 1 feeder, if you want a less violent analogy. I find Buncee so easy to use, and the fact that you can build in assessment right there, and the fact that it copies over into PB Works. It's very simple. If you want to use one of the simulations that are in here, and again, there are quite a few. If you come down here, we have lots and lots of simulations from PhET. We also have lots of just fun things that you can throw in from places like Class Tools. Just all kinds of good stuff here. And then, of course, under simulations, we have the PhET folks. We have social studies. We have gizmos. It's all here. So if you want to use these and put them into your PB Works page and then develop the language for the lesson, feel free. All of these work the same way. They use code, copy the code. In PB Works, we discovered we have to hit that source button and paste it in as source, and then it works. Works just fine. So that's what we'll be doing Thursday, is we'll be going over the combining of modules 5 and 6. If there are questions about the code car that we did this week, be glad to answer them, as well as scratch questions if you want to do the scratch instead of the code car. Let me make sure we're clear on this point. If you follow the Collaborate video, you won't have any trouble with the code car. Amy did a fabulous job. And what we did at the end is we went and got our code car certificate, having completed the lessons, and then we basically copied that into our PBWorks page for Module 7. Alternatively, if it's hard for you to follow that, or if you're just scared to death of C++, understandable, then right here in our Scratch, we have the Scratch code, again, already laid out for you. You follow it, change it up a little bit to make it your own, and you have completed your programming. There's the how to put it into a wiki space. Just remember how you're supposed to put it in PBWorks. Here's a video. Tells you how to use Scratch. Watch it first. It's very straightforward, very simple. I don't think you'll have any problems, but if you do, you know how to reach me. Text me at 502-457-2937. I'll hold your hand and make sure that you understand this. I think, to me, this is fun. This is easy, and it's fun to do. If you find it intimidating, I understand that. But don't be afraid to reach out and ask for help. Okie doke. So that's our weekly preview for Thursday the 19th. As always, I look forward to seeing you. Oh, one last thought. I'm going to convert the Collaborate video to an MP4 and then upload that into YouTube. I find sometimes it makes it easier to watch it. Also, that will allow you to have the video open in a tab, and then you can open another tab and bring up the Code Car website and then do the Code Car. You can use it then to be able to watch and then do at the same time. Okay, so I'll get that done for you, and as always, I look forward to seeing you on Thursday night.